Hello! Welcome back to a new video. This isn't shiny hunting today. I just want to say thank you first off for all the support on the handheld gaming collection video. I thought seeing as so many people like that style of video and that style of content, I would do a little retro style gaming video every now and then. And just recently I made a very significant purchase of an item that I have wanted for a while but never really saw it for a good price, and then I saw it for a good price. So I decided to get it, and yeah, I have purchased something from good old Japan. I did buy this from Mercari. It doesn't ship to England, obviously, it's a Japanese company, but I use a proxy service called Zen Market. This isn't a sponsor, this isn't an ad, it's just a non-paid endorsement just because I actually use the service. I use it a lot, and if you're looking for a good proxy service, I can't recommend them enough. I've used them for ages. Again, this is not paid, it's just a genuine opinion. But yes, what have I bought? It's a GameCube, a Spice Orange GameCube. I already opened the box, but I haven't got it out yet and unpacked it. So let's unpack it, and I'll show it you in better detail. So here we are. This is the Spice Orange Nintendo GameCube, plus the Game Boy player. Let me try and explain. In Japan, they obviously sold the normal GameCube, but then they had this, I can't remember the exact name, it's like Fun Pack or something. I think they did silver, purple, and the Spice Orange, which was a color exclusive to Japan.
GameCube
ゲームキューブゲームボーイアドバンスのソフトが
テレビでも遊べるゲームボーイプレイヤーがセットで
お値段据え置き 19,800 円夏をとことん遊んじゃおうエンジョイプラスパック
Now, I was looking for a Spice Orange GameCube with a Game Boy player, with the Game Boy disc and the box, just the regular GameCube box. But it was either they were missing the disc, they were missing the box, or like missing something that I wanted. And then I saw this one, specifically the Fun Pack, I cannot remember the name, this complete pack version with this special unique box for like the same price as the ones that were always missing an item. And I was like, go on then, it's under the import tax price, let's just get it. So yeah, this includes the GameCube itself, the Game Boy player, which is region free. The GameCube itself is not region free, but I do plan on using a Xeno mod at some point, but it's not a priority right now. The Game Boy player disc itself, and I believe it has a memory card and a controller. This specific listing I bought came with an extra controller. I already own a Spice Orange controller, so I might end up selling one of them to kind of recoup a bit of the cost. But yeah, you can see on the back there all the stuff it comes with. I believe the silver one was actually quite cool because it came with a clear controller, clear shell controller, which was only released in Japan as far as I'm aware. But yeah, I love the Spice Orange GameCube. I just love the fact that it's Japan exclusive, really. My only other GameCube that I would really want is the Tales of Symphonia, like turquoise teal blue one, but that one is like ridiculously expensive, and if I tried to buy that from Japan, even for what would be considered a good price, I would be paying a lot on top in terms of import prices. Let's get this thing open and I'll show you what's inside. So we have AV cables. I actually also recently got a old CRT TV, so we can play this in the proper nostalgic way. We have got the power cable, but this is completely useless to me, as not only is it Japanese plug, but this is a 120 volt power supply, and the UK runs on 240 volts, so even if I bought an adapter for this, it would just blow up. But I do have a UK one already purchased. One of the controllers in its original little baggie. Actually, this might just be a sandwich bag. But yeah, Spice controllers, Spice Orange controllers are really, really cool. It's such a unique colour. Just all this orange in the background. But yeah, that's what one of them looks like. Just standard GameCube controller, obviously, but it's orange. And then we have the other controller. As I mentioned, no point in showing both of them off. Both exactly the same. The manual, I can read a little bit of Japanese, but not exactly conversational. It's just saying like, it's just setup instructions, basic stuff we all know. Down here we have, it's just some of the plates for the bottom. Oh yeah, I forgot this actually came with a few games. So first off, we have the most important thing, the GameCube player disc. Did I say GameCube player? The Game Boy player disc. But the Game Boy player actually itself is not region locked, but this is, so this has to be played on a Japanese console. So we've got all that, and then we've got a copy of Super Donkey Kong on the Game Boy Advance. It's just stuff that came in the bundle on Mercari. WarioWare, made in Wario. I'm guessing that's the name of this one in Japanese.
パーティー集まれメイドインワリオなんと3800円
I don't know what this one would be in English. I'll put the name on the screen now. I don't know if I ever intend on playing it. I might end up selling it. It's the kind of game you could probably get away with playing in Japanese. It's not exactly very language heavy, is it? But yeah, disc, manual. Oh, go get you don't nick my Club Nintendo points. Now this is one I might actually keep. Mario Kart Double Dash.
スピードとは男のロマン。
いらっしゃいませ。
レースとは俺の生き様。
お客様。
任天堂ゲームキューブマリオカートダブルダッシュ
Just I don't actually own this in English. It's not a game I'd go out of my way to buy, but it'll be nice to have actually for possibly multiplayer stuff. Just some fun chill sesh with the lads. The main attraction, the GameCube. It is very tanned on the front, but in all honesty, I really don't care. It said it was working. I'm going to test before I film it, obviously. It looks really cool. And the orange comes out really well on video as well. It doesn't just... It is actually this orange in person. This is so nostalgic for me. I've not owned a GameCube in years. Probably since I sold mine when I got my Wii, when the Wii came out. Yeah, and then we've got the Game Boy player as well. I will do some close-ups as well, some cinematic close-ups. This is a very nostalgic moment, even though the GameCube I owned originally was the black one, the black Pokemon Colosseum bundle, which is also very expensive, but it's just the box really. It's not a special GameCube or anything. The main reason I bought this was literally for the GameCube player for some shiny hunting stuff. I did have a Game Boy player as a kid, but I didn't really use it too much. I think we bought it from a car boot sale for like, I don't know, 20 quid. And now the Game Boy player is like as much as this entire thing cost me plus the shipping for an English one, or for one that comes from England with the disc. Like, it's absolutely ridiculous. Let's hook this thing up and play some games, show it off a bit, get some nostalgic CRT hiss on the go. Just another interesting little tidbit as I'm getting this set up. I actually still own my original GameCube memory card. It's been reformatted over time. There's none of my original saves still on it. But this is my original GameCube memory card that came with my Pokemon Colosseum GameCube bundle that I got back for Christmas in, it will have been 2003, 2004, I can't remember exactly. It's kind of cool that I've still kept this after all this time. This is for connecting the Game Boy player. This was originally for a LAN port for certain games. I believe Phantasy Star was one of them. And this port didn't end up being used for anything and has been used in a lot of mods recently for attaching SD cards to the GameCube. That's such a nostalgic sound. I apologise for the terrible camera angle, but this is the best you're gonna get. So as I've stated, the main reason I got a Spice Orange is just because of the unique colour, unique to Japan, but also because of the Game Boy player for shiny hunting. But also I just kind of want to relive this era of my childhood with like the CRT and the GameCube. The only issue I've noticed so far is the open button, like the actual button doesn't click in properly, but it still works, so it's not really a big deal. So I also have a few Japanese memory cards, but I'm just using the one straight from the box. In fact, let's check that out actually. We've got Mario Kart Wario. I'm guessing these are like character profiles. I've never played Double Dash. Baby Mario, Dragon Ball Z, Mario Kart again, and the WarioWare game. I mean, it makes sense for it to have save files of the games included. I do have a few Japanese GameCube games. We're going to go with Doubutsu no Mori.
それは不思議な動物たちの森。自由で気ままな暮らしが待っています。
あなたもここに暮らしませんか？
任天堂ゲームキューブ動物の森プラス
also known as Animal Crossing. This is actually the E Plus version because originally Animal Crossing was on the N64 in Japan, and the first release of the GameCube version, which came to the West, was actually the second release. Meh. Just the music alone, man. The nostalgia blast, even though it's in Japanese, like it might be a bit much to start an Animal Crossing save, but I just wanted to kind of show off the main screen. We'll try and get a game going that doesn't require such a long intro. So obviously this is a Pokemon channel, so it won't be a good enough video without a bit of Pokemon. We've got Pokemon Colosseum here.
全く新しい冒険が君を待っている。悪の組織に捕らえられたポケモンたちを救い出せ。対戦も RPG もさらに熱くなる。 Nintendo GameCube ポケモンコロシアム
I actually picked up this copy of Colosseum when I was in Japan in 2023. So epic! Two Zigzagoons, and obviously the classic Buraki and Espeon. I can't read that. Okay, I don't know what any of these moves are. I'm guessing this is Bite. It's just like, I don't know, I think when you have, a lot of people have nostalgia for, like, you know, obviously the games they grew up with, so probably not a lot of people might not find this very nostalgic, but I do. But yeah, now we're going to switch on to the main event, the reason I bought this console. Let's show off the Game Boy player down here. I called it the Game Boy player this time, not the GameCube player. We've got the Game Boy player disc now. I almost said GameCube player again. And this can play any region Game Boy games, but I'm going to pop in my Japanese Pokemon Sapphire.
ファイナルファンタジータクティクスアドバンスなどのゲームボーイアドバンスソフトがテレビでも遊べるゲームボーイプレイヤーゲームキューブにセットするだけで新しいゲームのスタイルが始まります。任天堂ゲームキューブゲームボーイプレイヤー
Oh, I think the slot might need a clean. Okay, for some reason it didn't like my Japanese Pokemon Sapphire, so I've put my Japanese Fire Red in, and that's working just fine. So yeah, what's cool about this with the Game Boy player is you can have different frames. I believe if you play this on, oh, actually no, the orange one for the Spice GameCube. And as well, if you own Pokemon Box, which I do.
ゲームボーイアドバンスとゲームキューブつなげばポケモンの楽しさがさらに広がる対戦のベストメンバーを探し出そう任天堂ゲームキューブポケモンボックスルビー&サファイア
Japanese anyway, definitely not English. You can play Ruby or Sapphire through this. I have been playing this, just not a lot. I've only got an hour and a half in. It's so cool. I know people love to go for like pixel perfect stuff on CRTs, and it's like, I don't know, in my mind at that point, you might as well just play it on like a HD TV with like a HDMI. Like, I don't know, I like the fuzziness, I like the, you know, the chromatic aberration. This is all part of like, you know, this is what it looked like to me when I was a kid. This is where my nostalgia lies. Man, I just can't, I don't know. It's so weird, like, reliving this stuff. It's a very odd feeling, but it's cool. It's cool nonetheless. We've got Spearow, not shiny. Death the Pikachu. I think I might actually do like a proper outro for this video, like a recorded outro, because I feel like I haven't summed up my thoughts well enough in this video, but I always feel like that. But yeah, either way, I hope you've liked this little non-shiny hunting video looking at some cool stuff that I spend way too much money on. Thanks for watching, and I'll let Tom in the future, I'll let him lead you out of the video. I don't know, I can't think of a good term. I'll let him send you off. There you go, that's the correct term. Well peeps, thanks very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this deep dive into my childhood gaming nostalgia as well as my terrible spending habits. If you enjoyed the video, please feel free to like and subscribe to the channel. It's all greatly appreciated, and let me know in the comments which home console do you have the most nostalgia for. Don't make me feel old by saying something like the PS4 or the Xbox One. While this channel will always primarily be a shiny hunting and Pokemon related channel, I will do some more retro gaming videos every now and then, especially when it comes to unique hardware, because I just find it interesting and I enjoy showing my interest in it. Isn't that what YouTube's meant to be all about? Thanks again for watching peeps. Hope you're doing well in life and the realm of gaming. Catch you later. Bye bye.